Stephanie Bain, I have a books. I'm a book nerd. There's so many books. Hello everyone, Stephanie here. Today's video is going to be my first in a week because I'm horrible and I didn't film last week. No excuses. I really didn't feel like filming. Today's video though, because I didn't film last week, I have 3 reviews that I was like, why do separate reviews when I could just bunch them up together? They're all going to be no spoiler. If I remember, I'll make sure to leave in like the description box below the timestamp, so if you want to see a specific one, you can. But the books I'll be reviewing is After Impact by Nicole Stark. Then I have House of Furies by Madeline Rowe and The Merciless 3 by Daniel Vega. So let's just get into it. The first one here, of course, is After Impact by Nicole Stark. Now this book was sent to me for free in exchange for an honest review. This book is about a girl named Aurora who is been put into this like habitat for humanity type thing. It's called Hope, which is like humanity's one, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And they chose like 5,000 people or something like that to kind of live in a specific kind of bunker because there was a meteor coming, the world was going to end, humans gone. And she puts on this ship. When she wakes up, she finds out that there's a disease going on and there's a lot of weird things. She gets a message that tells her they don't know what's going on with this thing, that this place she's in. So it's trying to figure out that stuff, trying to survive, trying to figure out what's happening, why people are dying from a disease that they've pretty much been like given a shot, vaccinated for or whatever. I unfortunately did not really like this book. I gave it a 2 out of 5 stars. My issue was inconsistencies with the writing, the characters, and ridiculous insta romance and just thought process of the characters. I thought, like, I'll just give you a few prime examples, but the first thing I noticed is that this girl wakes up from, like, you know, that whole like Cairo sleep or whatever they call it, and I'll just say that as she's doing it and she starts like, you know, it's like, okay, I can actually see, I can hear better, I can see better. She notices like the doctor's really cute, and then she notices this other guy, and there's a time where she's like, oh, but you know, like, he won't think of me that way. And mind you, this was just within the first like 4 or 5 chapters, I want to say, definitely within the first 50 pages. And I did not like that. She had just received a message that says that, you know, there's something weird going on in this place that you're in. I don't know what it is. I don't have time to figure it out, and I don't even know what it is. All they're telling her is there's something weird going on. So you have that in the back of your head, yet you're worried. I was so annoyed by that. Also, there's a little part where she kind of like wants to dumb herself down to be like with the popular kids. I thought that was very unnecessary. I also did not like how the characters all of a sudden just like, there was a snarky character for no reason other than to be mean, and I didn't get that. I really didn't. And also inconsistencies with the writing. There was a few times where it's like, let's say she was with a group of people, this was her second day, someone had made a comment, and in that comment she was like, oh, I'm surprised that, you know, this is the closest thing I've ever heard her give a compliment to someone. I'm like, this is the second day you've known her. Give the woman a chance, you know what I mean? So I just couldn't. I didn't truly like it. It could have been really good though, because the plot's really good, the setting's really interesting, and everything that happens is interesting. But the other main parts that build a story were just not there for me. So 2 out of 5 stars. I think this is great for younger readers, but at the same time, there just really isn't a lot of depth to this story, and it's a little too cliche and a little too tropey. And it's just not, I don't think, done very well, unfortunately, in my opinion. The second book I read after that was House of Furies by Madeline Rowe. This is the first book in her new, like, House of Furies series. I don't know what the actual series name is, but it's about a girl named Louisa who used to go to a boarding school, and in that boarding school they taught them how to be ladies and stuff, but she would get punished a lot, so she ran away, is living out on the streets, and this is back in like hold on. It does say the year. Let me tell you, just because I know me. 1809. This is in the early 1800s. And she's living on the streets, and she's like trying to be like a psychic type thing. And a woman finds her and tells her about Cold Thistle House, which is a boarding house for people to come, stay. The thing is, as she's staying there, she finds out that the house lures people and it kills them if they're unredeemable, pretty much. I really did enjoy this. I thought the writing style was very good. I loved the pacing of the book. I liked the setting of the book. It was eerie. I liked the characters a lot. I really did enjoy Louisa. In situations like this, sometimes people are like, oh, all gung-ho about it. But no, she was very skeptical about everything that was going on. And she's like, okay, what the fuck's going on? You know what I mean? I really did enjoy that. I felt that part was very realistic. Again, I really loved the setting of the story. The only issue I had with this is that I thought the plot moved slow, and it never affected how quickly I read the book. The book is actually a very fast read. It's kind of like the next thing you know, you've read 50 pages and you've been sitting down for like 20 minutes, okay? Very fast read. But I thought the plot could have moved a lot quicker along with the pacing of the writing. I felt like there was times where I was like, not enough is happening, but enough happened for me to keep reading it. I gave it a 4.5 out of 5 stars because it wasn't like a ginormous issue that I had, but it did happen, and that was just like a little like, okay, a little damper on the story. But can I just say, I still really enjoyed this. But I also did like her Asylum, the first book. It wasn't as good as this, but it was just enjoyable. Fast, it's eerie. I really liked it, okay? Good job. Also, this cover is stunning. And it has like a nice little creepy eye there. And oh my god, the chapter headers. Like, I love her aesthetics, okay? And the last book to review is The Merciless 3 by Danielle Vega. This is Origins of Evil. If you have not read any of The Merciless, you can actually start off by reading this, because this explains how a certain character becomes the way she is. And I loved it. All of her books are gruesome. I'll let you know that. If you don't have, I mean, they're not like, oh my god, the absolute most gruesome things ever. I think for young readers, but even for me, I'm not like a young reader anymore. I just really love her books. They're gruesome, they're gross, they're creepy, they just get me in the mood. They are the fastest reads. They read too fast, if anything, but I don't complain. I feel like if her books were longer, it would be just too much. And she knows how to set up a story and deliver the story, and here you go. These books, I really wish at some point in my life they make these into movies, because I think this would be a great series, either like a really good creepy TV show or a great movie. Like, even if it's just like a 1 or 2 movies, like you can condense it a little, do stuff like that. I'm totally cool. But I really love it. I love her writing style. I love the blood, the gore, I love the aspects of like religion that she has in her books. Every single book is going to talk about religion, okay? Except for, I'm talking about like The Merciless. This has to do with like evil and like religion and stuff like that. I think she does a very good job. So if you don't like people talking about religion in a specific way, even having like assumptions about it, maybe don't read this. I don't know. I love it. She could totally push it further, but I think she does it with taste. I just thought it was so good. I really hope, though, that there is a 4th book in this series, and that one can wrap it up, because this explains how someone comes to be. But this is not a continuation to book 2, and I want a continuation to book 2. That has to happen. I want that to just finish, but this is the most beautiful series I own in terms of covers. Like, so aesthetically pleasing. All of her covers. I would really like to go back and get book 1. I mean, Survive the Night by her, also in hardcover. I have it in paperback, but I love her books. So those are my 3 reviews. They were super short, simple, to the point. I gave that a 5 out of 5 stars, by the way, because I love me some The Merciless. But I don't think there's anything else to talk about. Comment down below what you guys have been reading. I'm really excited. I'm still in this eerie, creepy mood. I just want to read mysteries and thrillers and kind of some horror type books. I'm reading How to Hang a Witch right now. I don't know how, that's another book I have to buy, because there's going to be a sequel, and I'm like not even halfway through. I'm like 80 pages. and I'm already fucking loving it. The writing is so good. Like, it's funny as shit, but like I feel all at the same time for Sam. I don't know. I'm loving it anyway. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.